Skip Clark. This is the Inner Harbor cast, Inner Harbor Studios, beautiful downtown Syracuse. We got a great show coming to town. We look forward to this each and every year. And Disney on Ice. And it happens to start like the day after the big holiday, the day after Christmas. I think the first show is 4:00 in the afternoon on the 26th. But I have one of the performers, one of the skaters with me, and so talented, Damian Benint. You say it.
Binkowski.
Binkowski. There it is.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I was practicing the name before we went on. I said, okay. And whenever I do that, that's when I mess it up. If I just look at it and just go with it, everything is fine. But Damian,
it was perfect.
It's so good to see you, man. Let's talk a little bit about you and the show. How long have you been with Disney on Ice?
So this is my second contract with Disney on Ice. I was
Mhm.
lucky enough that last year I was in US North America tour, and then during summertime we went to South America,
Wow.
and now we are back to US traveling
Now,
on more East Coast
yeah,
tour.
what was the show in South America? Was that still considered Disney on Ice?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Very
Yes,
cool.
it's so the show we are bringing the towns. It's Disney on Ice presents Into the Magic. It's
It's got a lot of
six
our
beautiful
favorites.
stories. Yes, you have.
Yeah.
It's very fast-paced. A lot of stories happening. It's six beautiful stories about amazing heroes
Mhm.
that dare to follow their dreams and embrace who they really are.
And we have performers like yourself from all around the world. Where are you from?
So I am from Poland.
Okay.
I've been competitive athlete for most of my life. I'm
Mhm.
kind of fresh to the shows. This is my only second year, but we have a lot of talented people from all over the world
Yes, and
traveling
I've
with
noticed
me.
that with every single show that has come to town, it's just amazing to see the level of performers and the talent is just unbelievable. And like you say, they're from all around the world. Have you been competitive skating? Have you been on that side of things for a little bit before you joined Disney on Ice?
Yes, so I was competing in ice dance. I was doing junior Grand Prix at the age of 13. I went to junior worlds at the age of 18 and competed all over the world. And in the age of 26, I was like, I really would like to try the shows. And
Mhm.
that's when I auditioned for Disney on Ice. I didn't want to go back to competing after this. Like
Because you're having a lot of
the shows
fun.
are amazing. It's
Yeah.
so much fun. It's very rewarding. Like
Mhm.
traveling, seeing people really enjoy it. It's just different, but it's beautiful.
Mhm. You could tell when you go to these shows that skaters like yourself, I mean, with the smiles and just see, every show is pretty much the same, but it's never the same, if that makes sense, because you have a different audience. You're out there, you're skating, you're just getting into the crowd, all the cheers. It's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about the show.
The shows sometimes we have repeating stories depending, but this shows has six stories. We have stories that are for all types of people. We have more classical stories that are absolutely pleasure to watch. It's Belle and Cinderella.
Hmm.
We do have, of course, Elsa, so people can sing along their favorite Let It Go song, which is wonderful to see when everybody's singing along with Elsa skating on the ice.
Hmm.
We have Miguel for dancing. We have Moana and modern stories like Rapunzel. So
Oh, wow.
with incredible effects. So I really recommend
Yeah.
coming and enjoying.
So what part do you play in Disney and Ice?
So I am part of ensemble group, and I'm lucky enough that I get to be in a couple of numbers
Mhm.
and participate in different parts. My absolutely favorite that you can see me in, it's during the beautiful ball of Cinderella. I'm one of the pairs that skates around
Very, very
while
cool.
they're having a beautiful moments together where they finally find each other.
I love that. Now, do you know who the person that you're skating with? How well do you know that person?
So we rotate a lot with skating.
Okay.
So I usually have designated partner, but the person that I usually skate with is also my girlfriend in ball.
That makes it easy.
It makes it easy. It's always wonderful to,
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
be with someone and enjoying the show.
Okay. So, I mean, this is somebody you've grown attached to, and I'm sure the other way around as well, all because of the show. So that's what Disney is. It's all about the magic.
Yeah, so I grew up watching Disney movies. Maybe
Mhm.
that was one of the main reason I was so excited to audition. So the Disney magic that is in every movie, and I think that's what we always try to bring in every story that we're telling. And to first time I watched the show when I joined Disney, I was given opportunity to watch it before I joined it. It really lets to remind every single one of the stories, like what's the main point of magic, they were, the feeling, and
Mm.
the whole thing is so well structured that the sixth show, it's just wonderful experience to see it live and go through every story, like a real reminder of like first time we watched the movie. And seeing it on the ice, it's extra feature that I never seen before. So I'm so glad to be part of it.
Exactly. You
People are
said
putting, yes, people are putting so much of themselves out there.
so. You're singing
It's
on the
incredible
ice.
cast.
You're singing on the ice. You said.
So we are people enjoying the sounds that they really, the voices that they know and
Wow.
love.
Okay.
That so the audios are pre-recorded, so
Oh, I love
people
that.
know the princesses and they can follow exactly the voices they know, so they can sing together.
Do you
Yes.
when you visit all these cities and like I don't know where you're coming from, but I know the show rolls in the town over the holiday. And do you get a chance to spend Christmas with at least some family or anything like that? Or
So our cast and crew is incredible. The group I'm joined, everybody is so wonderful. We
Mhm.
are gonna have a Christmas dinner together, which is
Nice.
gonna be really nice. So during the holidays, basically our cast is our family and crew. So
Um,
this is nice feeling. And then between the tours we get a longer break. So for example, before coming on this tour, we did joke with my family that we are spending Christmas in July because
why
that's when we
not?
are all together.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
exactly.
but
Yeah.
but we are getting like it's also very rewarding to travel during those times
So do you,
because
you get a chance to go home
yes.
during the break? Do you go back to Poland?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do go back to Poland
Mhm.
for a couple of weeks.
Well, your
But
family's got to be so proud of you and what you've accomplished. Are you the only skater in your family?
yes, but I'm coming from family of sports. So my brother did basketball and my sister did volleyball. I
Oh,
tried
wow.
it ball and I just really stick to skating. It's just the artistic outlet in it. It was
Yeah.
that what I was missing in some other sports that are
Now,
also wonderful.
do you, because you're in this show, Feld Entertainment, Disney on Ice, celebrating the magic of courage, love, and adventure, into the magic, rather. You're able to do that. And there's a lot of dancing. Have you always been like a dancer as well as skating? I know they kind of go
So
together.
so if somebody's interested into learning to skate, there is a couple categories of skating. We have ice dancers that are mostly focused on skating together and focusing on edge work and smoothness. We have pair skaters that are more lifts and jumps, and then we have solo skaters that are mostly jumps. So from the very beginning, I was also doing ballroom. So the moment I started skating, I was right away put into ice dance to skate with the girl,
Love it.
and I absolutely enjoyed it, loved it.
Mhm.
And then at the age of 20, I'm 28 now. At the age of 26, when I decided to join shows, there are specific elements for shows that are just very spectacular. We call them adagio lifts. That is something I had to learn. It's just been a journey.
Mhm. But you get out there, you dance on ice. It's a very expensive sport as well. I would assume that you got to keep your skates in top notch. They probably will be sharpened before every show. I'm going to be honest with you. I put a pair of figure skates on once. I used to play hockey,
Mhm.
and they made us wear figure skates. And when I hit that toe pick, it was all over. I was like face first on the ice. But it's kind of crazy. So if somebody wants to do what you're doing, getting into these shows and performing for great audiences like you're going to have here in Syracuse with Disney on Ice, what advice could you give somebody?
So to for sure enjoy it because there could be always a setbacks. Me myself, I had a knee injury that I
Um,
thought I'm not going to be recovering from for skating.
mhm,
And then today, like I'm stronger than ever than I ever thought. I'm doing elements I never thought I would be able to do.
mm,
So if something feels discouraging, something doesn't work, I would say just enjoy the process. And if there is any rink, any place you have a chance to skate or do any sport, it's just there to try it, just enjoy it.
mhm.
And
How
Yeah.
much fun. I know. I hear you. How much fun, though. I can tell you love what
Hmm.
you do. Now, this
I
show is
do.
coming to town, as I mentioned. Disney on Ice, celebrate the magic of courage, love, and adventure. As Disney on Ice presents Into the Magic, and it begins on the 26th of December. We're going to be
Yes,
watching for you. And how are
yes,
we going to know it's you? Because you're going to be all in this glitter and glam and out there doing your thing. How
we
are
have
we going to know it's going to be you? What do
yes,
we look for?
we have beautiful costumes. The show is the special effects, the costumes, the lights, the music, everything really comes together in place.
Mhm.
I think the first show we're coming on Thursday, right? At 4 p.m. We're gonna be in town all the way to Sunday.
Yes. Yes.
And I think there's a lot of shows we're doing, so there should be a time slot for anyone available. But the best place to find it is disneyonice.com
Yep.
to look
Okay.
for a good for the best times that works for everybody.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to me, it's easy to find me because I am the tallest cast skater.
I'm gonna
So
be
if you
yelling
see,
out, "Damian, it's me, it's Skip."
okay, so if you ever see someone taller than
Yeah, I
one,
got
that's probably gonna be me.
I got you, brother. You know, Damian, thank you for taking the time to tell us a little bit about what you do and Disney on Ice. We are so excited to, number one, that you're a part of this great show. You've got a great personality. I can tell that you put some butt out there. Love seeing that. And and it's also good for you because, it's like a family to you now. And you're so far from home, but really you've got a family with your crew. And that's pretty cool because I keep looking at the holidays and I'm thinking, I don't know what I would do without my family, but you've got your family. So you've got
Yes,
your second family, so to speak. So
and I am super excited. I never been to Syracuse, so
I
I'm
was just
super
going to ask,
excited to go.
yeah. What have you heard about Syracuse? Anything? Have you looked it up? Do you look at different dates in different cities and go, geez, I wonder what this place is like?
So because we're switching city every single week,
Mhm.
it could be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
So unless I'm going on a travel day on Sunday, and that's when I try to look for new city, see where I can go on days off and see what cool places and areas are worth to see.
Mm.
And every single city we try to see the best, the most recommended
Yeah. Very
places
cool.
and attractions that there
Yeah.
is to offer.
Well, we have
And it's
Syracuse
been
University.
wonderful.
We have Syracuse University up on the hill, and that's where the JMA Wireless Dome is, and all the big games are there. And it's a place to take a ride, and a lot of great restaurants right down, probably close to where you're going to be staying. So
For
that's
sure, I'll
pretty
have to
cool.
try them out.
Yeah, go check out Armory Square. Just remember, I told you that it's a lot of fun. Just always go with somebody and have a good time, and just kick some butt on
Perfect.
that ice. Damian, thank you so much for chatting
Thank you
with
so
us
much
here a
for
little bit.
having me.
Yeah, it's so good to see you. Now I know, it's nice to put a face with what now you can't see me, you just see a webcam utility sign, um yeah, but it's so good to see you putting a face with the skater and all that. You're very talented. To be honest, I'll let you know a little bit of secret about me, but I was a Zamboni operator for a lot of years. I was the guy that went
Oh,
out and cleaned the
wow.
ice. So, and if it
Wow.
wasn't
I always
right,
wanted to drive one of those. They never let me.
they should. They should. They should do a promotion and have you out there. It's so easy and it's so much fun too. I know you think
Mhm.
people are like, wow, that's so cool. But it's just like you're just out resurfacing the ice. So
Growing up, I was obsessed with Zambonis coming
yeah.
out to the ice. I could watch them. It's just so satisfying to see.
It is. I used to be the same way. Then I got a gig doing that on the side, and I did that for a lot of years. And even in the ice cold temperatures of some of the rinks up here in the Northeast during this time of the year, but
Mhm.
we still did it, and it was still a lot of fun. So, anyways, enough about that, Damian. It's so good to see you. Nice putting a face with the skater. We're going to see you. We got a great show coming. Like you said, Disney on Ice presents Into the Magic Thursday, the 26th at 4 o'clock, and then a couple of shows on Friday, Saturday, and all the way through to Sunday at 4 o'clock. That'll be the final show. Make sure you get your tickets. It's Feld Entertainment, or I'm sure you can Google Disney on Ice and get yourself all hooked up. Damian, God bless you, my friend.
Thank
Keep
you so
doing what
much for
you're
having
doing.
me. It was such a
And
pleasure.